Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just did my nails over the weekend. Look at how cute they are. So I always do dip powder and then I have some cherry designs going on through my nails. And as you can see, I broke off the corner of my thumb. So I'm gonna show you guys how I would fix my nail without removing my entire nail design or dip powder, and how I'm gonna build up the corner of my nail to make it nice and long again and square with dip powder, and how we're gonna fix it. So let's get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a nail buffer, and then I'm gonna buff away the shine over my entire nail. And I'm gonna make sure to lightly just buff over the design so I don't take that design off. So now you can see my nail is all matte. And then I'm gonna take the Red Carpet Purify Pre and Post Application Cleanser, and I'm gonna pour a little bit out onto a piece of paper towel. And then I'm gonna take this and apply this over top of my nail. This is just gonna make sure that all the excess oil and moisture is removed from my nail. Now I'm using the Red Carpet Color Dip in Female Phenom. And then for my gel base, I'm using the S&S gel base. And then you're gonna need some type of cuticle pusher. So this is where it gets interesting. What I do is I kind of remove most of the product from the brush. Usually you would apply this like a nail polish all over your nail, but what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going down and applying kind of a clump onto the broken part of my nail. And then you're gonna quickly dip that into the powder. I like to just dip this twice just to make sure that the powder is really onto the glue. And then you're gonna tap off the excess. And now you have this clump of powder, but it's still wet. And while it's wet, you can push that powder up and then start forming and building the nail. And if you have any kind of clump on the bottom or buildup, push that out, and then taking a brush, brush away the excess powder on the nail. And now this time I'm gonna apply it like I would a nail polish, but then again, swipe down onto the nail to build that up, and then quickly applying that into the powder. And then doing those same steps again, pushing the powder up to form the nail. And then I'm gonna kind of just push down, just kind of flatten the top of it, just so it's even. And then once again, make sure that there's no kind of buildup on the bottom of your nail. So now it's looking really crazy, but we're gonna dust off the excess powder once again. It looks pretty thick from the top when you just look from the top of the nail, but I see that it's a little bit thinner here. I do just wanna add another layer just to make sure that's really nice and sturdy. And then dusting off the powder. So now this entire part is very flimsy, like I could easily just break that off. So we're gonna now need some sealer dry. And I'm gonna be using the sealer dry from S&S. And I'm going to apply this right over top of where I applied that powder, and then just quickly all over the rest of my nail. And then I sometimes just like to apply it on the bottom, so it makes sure that it really nicely hardens this and secures it for when I'm filing it. And now I'm gonna wait until the sealer dry really does all that work. I can already feel it's hardening it. If you feel like it's still really soft, you can just apply another layer of sealer dry and wait a few minutes until it's really nice and hard, and then we can start filing. So I start off by filing the side and then the top of my nail. So once I shape it, do you see how much thicker this side is? So this is where I built it up. So now I'm just gonna take my filer and start rounding that on top of where I applied that build-up area. And then I like to take an electric file and just file right underneath my nail to make sure that there is no buildup of that powder. And then going in with that nail buffer. So I now just washed my hand, and I'm going back into the sealer dry and applying that all over my nail. Then using a lint-free wipe or the corner of the paper towel like I am, just wipe off the excess sealer dry on your nail. And then now for the top coat, I'm using the Red Carpet Color Dip top coat. And then I'm gonna apply the first layer of top coat. And then applying the second coat of top coat. And then if you get anything on your skin, just kind of wipe that quickly away with a cuticle pusher. And there you have it. That is it. That is how I build up my nail and save the nail basically without taking it all off, and using dip powder to build it up and fix it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.